Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Chris Green. Welcome to MGT Weekly Motivation. I'm very excited you pressed the play button to better your life, to better your results. You know I'm going to give you a tool for your tool belt. Now, this particular video, I'm going to hold you a little bit longer, so I got to give you a treat. I got to give you some meat so you can knock down anything that stands in front of you. Now, what we're going to talk about today is called I'm Still Standing. Now, when I say I'm still standing, I'm not talking about the old traditional, brother, I don't know how I'm going to get to the next day and pay my bills type of standing. When I say I'm still standing, I mean I'm powerful, I'm bold, I'm confident. I have so much wisdom, so much strength that I can knock down any giant that come our way. Now, since I brought up the word giant, when I say giant, I want you to relate this to any challenge that may be in front of you, anything that may have told you you couldn't do something, or someone said you could not complete something. That's your giant. Now, giants may be intimidating and they may be in front of you, but why should we let that stop us from getting to our greatness? Now, there's 3 steps I'm going to give you to know how to still stand in front of these giants. Step number 1, as I go into our story, I'm going to break down a biblical story from the Bible dealing with David and Goliath. If you don't know too much, or you do know about it, let me give you a little bit of the background scenario for you. David was an everyday guy, teenager, maybe young 20s, somewhere around that age. Wasn't a soldier, just a regular guy. On the other end, you had Goliath, the beast, the giant. If y'all think Yao Ming was big, this guy was even bigger, intimidating, furious. So as these two countries are colliding and battling, David believed the first thing, which is the number 1 key to still standing, which is your belief is your reality. Let me rewind and say that again. Your belief is your reality. Whatever you believe in, that's your truth. If you think of someone's religion, or you think of someone that have achieved something, the reason why they believe in that religion or achieved something is because they believed in it. So it became a reality. With David, he understood that these two people were battling, and all these skilled soldiers that was on his side in his country was fighting, but they were so scared, so intimidated. So his words was, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? So what I'm asking you, who is this giant in front of you? How dare this giant have the audacity to stand in front of you? You're too strong, you're too bold, you're too confident to let this giant stay in front of you. So he made the decision to believe in his creator. He understood that his creator had already installed so much into him, he was not going to let someone else's opinion dictate his future. So he decided, hey, if you guys are going to be cowardly, I'm not. I understand my reality. I believe. So he decided to fight. So as he go into fight, the number 2 part come in, which is don't let someone distract you. He understood that he had a mission. He had something he had to do. So as he told his king, hey, I got to do this for my country. I got to do this for me. I understand my belief. Nothing's going to knock me down. As everyone told him he couldn't, or he could, or tried to distract him from not doing it, he understood his purpose. He kept going forward, guys. He could not get distracted. So what am I telling you? With your boot camps, with your relationships, with your jobs, with just your happiness, don't get distracted. Stay on course. Remember, the people on the left and the right is on the sides for a reason. Your past, remember, it's behind you for a reason. So, as the story goes along, it's time for him to go to battle. He understood that he had to believe. He understood that he couldn't be distracted. Now, the crazy thing about being distracted, on his way there, the soldiers, the ones that was skilled, was trying to tell him what he needed to use to try to take their armor so he can defeat Goliath. But him being distracted will be him taking advice from them, taking their armor. He understood, he knew he had to join his proven system. He had his route, he had his way. It's crazy how that works out. So as he goes to the 3rd and final step on defeating that Goliath, defeating that giant, he had to bounce back. He had a slingshot, guys, and basically that slingshot penetrated a rock right through the face and the skull of this Goliath, this giant. So what am I telling you? You gotta bounce back. Now what am I asking you? What are you bouncing back with? David bounced back in his spirit, with his beliefs, with his religion. What are you bouncing back with? Are you bouncing back with more knowledge, more wisdom, more strength, more endurance? What are your goals? What are you bouncing back with? Because the key is, you do have giants. And giants can be big and they can be strong. And sometimes they can actually knock you down. But the key is you gotta get back up. You gotta bounce back up. You gotta bounce back even stronger, guys. So with these 3 principles, remember our key step, our massive step, our next step, we gotta contribute these 3 things inside of our system, inside of our soul, inside of our mind, and put it to everyday use so we can knock down any giant, we can knock down any glass ceiling that may be holding us back from our greatness. So the end of the story, David went on and did some great things. So the end of your story, you will go on and do great things. You just gotta knock down these giants that are still in front of you. Why? Because you're still standing. You can do it. So say this with me. You cannot keep a blessed man down. Let's say it again and point at ourselves. You cannot keep a blessed woman down, guys. Very proud of you. Make sure you put massive action to these tips. As you can see, very passionate about it because I understand the greatness that you deserve and desire. So, March 17th, guys, as I wrap this up, fun day at the park, Child Obesity Day, bring all the kids you can, invite all the kids you can. I put something down below where you can reach us at results@meangreenbootcamp.com. It's going to be in the Heights at 2 p.m. at Woodland Park Community Center. So make sure you come out. It's for free. It's going to be awesome. Come help change the world. Come join the movement. And remember, guys, believe, achieve, receive. Don't just be a hero of these words, but be a doer. Knock down those giants because you're still standing. Let's go!